internet, welcome back to the stream. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing okay. So I was playing Runeterra earlier. Also, new kid, yes, I'm early. I started the stream. I was checking the clock when I started the stream because I was like setting up and prepping and all that, and I realized that I started at like 7:49 with the 5-minute timer. And you know what? I've made a personal record. I'm 5 minutes early to my own stream. Incredible. First time in 2 years this has happened. So there's a couple things that I wish to point out. First thing that I wish to point out is that I made it to Diamond off stream 20 minutes ago. I was playing a little bit because I also wanted to like low-key warm up and also see if I could just get 2 wins in a row. It was a win, a loss, and a win, or it was like a win and a loss and then 2 wins, whatever it was. It was not actually too difficult. And we're in Diamond now, and I can never play Evelyn Husks again. If I want to. I don't think I really want to play more of it, so right now we're just gonna leave it as is and not do it this stream, unless somebody submits it, but probably that's not gonna happen. So that's the first thing. I'm gonna go build some Sump Monument stuff because Sump Monument's my favorite card from the expansion, and that'll be fun. Second thing I wish to point out is that Riot has fucked me and made me feel miserable about playing their games because look at the number of shards that I have. It's 666,661. They couldn't add an extra little 6 in there. I need 5 more green shards, and I don't think there's any way to guarantee that I can get 5 more green shards. So that's a thorn in my side. It's clearly not going to impact my life except in all of the ways possible. That it shall ruin my life and my career, but that's a fun number. That's a fun number. It's like whenever your odometer on your car hits a funny number, it's just like, ha! Look, math exists! I can count upwards from the number 1. I'm more than an amoeba some days. Anyway, we're gonna go build a Sump deck because I haven't played Sump Monument since fucking Gold or something, and I feel terrible. I feel terrible about abandoning my love because I wanted to climb. So we're gonna run Sump Monument. We're gonna run so many Sump Monuments. We're gonna run only 2 though, actually, because if I overdraw this, it's useless. We're going to run Teemo Caitlyn. We're gonna slap in the Teemos. We're gonna slap in the Caitlyn's. And now we have a decision of, do we want to do PNZ with another region, or do we want to do something else like Bandle, which I am not actually convinced of. So we want spells for sure, and I'm going to make a controversial decision here. I'm not going to run the Flash Bomb Peddler because I want to do maximum puff cap damage, and the Flash Bomb Peddlers, I just am not super convinced that they're actually going to help me as much as I think they're going to help me. So I'm going to run a couple of Ava Achievers instead and then hope we don't run into any of the silences, though Targon is not good at silences that go beyond the round, so I'm hoping that will be fine. I'm going to run 3 Eclectic Collections because fuck my opponents and their willingness to breathe. Yes, we're back with the Team Jenner shit. It's gonna be fantastic. Let's see here. We've got Bandle now. We for sure have Bandle. Origami Slicer is funny, but I'm not actually sure if it's what we need. I'm gonna run a Tailstone, I think. Couple of Poison Darts should be fine. We might want to run, what's its name? Conchi Boy or something like that, just so that we have a 2-drop or something like that that will make us a spell that will synergize hopefully with something like Puffcat Peddler. We can run a couple of Condenses. I think we need to do that if we're running Bandle. We need Insider Knowledge to also fuck up our opponent's draws and their health and their fear of the universe. We need... Oh, there was something that occurred to me and I have completely fucking forgotten it already. Am I missing any Puffcap cards? Because we probably need all of them available. So there's Puffcap Pup, which I'm not actually the most fond of, to be honest. I think having Conchologist might actually be better considering we have peddlers. We probably do want draw. So there is that advanced intel card that got an upgrade. That might be okay. What other draw do we have? We have augmented clockling, which is kind of funny as a 1-drop, because we might be able to top deck something funny that's gotten duplicated off of that. Living library is probably not worth. Formula is probably not worth for us, because we want small, cheap things to cast, and not big Jace-related stuff. By the way, I haven't seen a Jace in months. I haven't gone up against a Jace in months. Poor Jace. I don't actually mind, because no Jace is fine. Pharaoh's Financier might be okay as a 2-drop. I'm still not quite in love with it. I was going to run like Mystic Shots and Get Excited, because I want... Oh, Get Excited isn't a card anymore in Standard. Whoopsies! I forgot about that. Time Trick is a card. That might actually be pretty worth running. I think I tend to err on the side of too many Time Tricks, but that's okay. Battle City Mare, probably not. We have the Tellstones. I'm really tempted to run the MK card from, what's his name? Victor. But I don't actually know if that's going to help either, necessarily. Shepherd is funny. One Shepherd is funny, but it's still not quite there, I think. Back Alley Bar is funny, Benemone's funny. Evil Imperfectionist doesn't give our damage really any engine, which is kind of annoying. Lecturing Yordle is like low-key not a terrible inclusion. The problem is that we have other things crowding the 4-drop space, but at the same time, hopefully we have other cards already on the field that can block. I'm not teching, by the way, at all for Husks. I'm not thinking about Husks. I'm thinking about the puff cap damage. That's all I'm thinking about here. Like, even Rocket Barrage is just too small to deal with anything. I need to put in Karina's. I'm fucking stupid. I was forgetting about Karina. Apologies. Expliterator doesn't really get rid of anything. Minimorph might actually be worth including, just so that we can effectively shoot down anything. I think Poison Dart is relatively useless then. Let's maybe not include it. It's a guaranteed spell, but I think there might actually be better ways to guarantee that a spell is cast. One Sputtering Song Spitter might be too much. I could drop an Eclectic. I'm gonna drop an Eclectic and then put something else in. We still have 5 slots to fill here. Let's look at spells. How's our distribution right now? How's our distribution? 20 units and 13 spells. We just need to look at spells. Nothing else. Just the spools. Banal Tellstones is low-key kind of funny. It does give us Electro Harpoon, does give us Heroic Refrain. I don't hate the idea of including one of those, like the Piltover Tellstones. It might be useless, but if it's useless, we can always take it out. Pie Toss is probably okay as a one-of. I do love my one-ofs. They're very funny, the one-ofs. Trick or Treat is okay. We do need just a bunch of small things to really annoy our opponent. Encore and Hino, I'm actually debating as well. Encore has been risky. Sometimes it drops a good spell, sometimes it drops something completely fucking useless entirely, which is always a fun... It's always a fun time. Aftershock, Piltover, Peacemaker. We could bump up the number of Insider Knowledges to full. We could also run a Sump Fumes or something like that. 1 or 2 Wallops might not be awful. That's a really defensive card, though. And honestly, our Sump Monument is supposed to be our defense, so I'm gonna risk ignoring that, potentially to my own detriment. I mean, yeah, if they don't run into the Spell Shield Husk, I can just Minimorph Evelyn. That's a pretty unfortunate stopgap measure, but it is a measure that I can take. I'm gonna risk the Encores. I think I'm gonna risk the Encores. Our curve is actually not too bad. It's a lot of 2-drops though. And let's see here. I'm gonna go up to 3 of... What do we want to go to a 3 of? A 3 of... Or we could just add a new card. I don't really love Electro Harpoon though. We could always put in a pup or a pupper or something, because technically the pupper does block. It's supposed to quick attack and then not die, but if it does, then that's okay. I could try to prank their siren songs with the good old Otterpuss situation. I don't think I'm going to do that. I just don't think I'm going to be able to succeed at that. Junk Construct is good in any other situation. I'm going to put in one pupper and then we'll see how this feels. Probably terrible, but if I draw some monument and win, then it will not be terrible. Winning is not terrible. That's the news of the stream. No more Eve required. That's what it's going to be called. I don't actually hate Evelyn. I do respect the fuck out of Evelyn, but we don't need to play it anymore because we have other things that we can do. I'm gonna go full pulse fire for this motherfucker. It's time. It's time we do some pulse fire. Where's my chip? There's my chip. Where's the rest of it? I need more chips. Also, Immorales, good morning. How's it going? Welcome back. I have a pulse fire. There's not a Caitlyn pulse fire though, which is a little annoying. But we'll do Akshan. We'll do the Akshan. Yeah, yeah, we're kitted out. Okay, now I just need to win. Now I just need to win. The easy part, the easy part. You've been raving all night? Oh, fuck yeah. I hope it was fun. Today's been an interesting mental health day for me, but we're doing okay now, which is the important part. You sound like you've been having more fun, though, which is excellent. Also, you know how I said that big statement about how I have not seen Jace in a little bit? I'm now being forced to eat my fucking words. As usual, being forced to eat my words here. Hi, Jace. How's it going? This is the first time I've seen that in, as I said before, literal months. They've also not played Heimerp Jace too much, which is interesting. I'm curious how strong it is right now, because if they have enough unit removal, it would actually be pretty good versus the Husk situations. If they don't, then I mean we're fine, la-di-da, everything's wonderful for us. Are they taking the Tutu out? Are they worried about the Puff Capparies? Just guess Jace is good now? I don't know for sure. I'm curious if it actually is. They are afraid of the puppers, which is rude, but okay. We will take the 2 damage, I think, because I want the Peddler out with the Pie Toss so that they can see those shrooms get planted. We might be too slow, but that's all right. Broken! Hello and welcome back. How is it going? Okay, so we have that. They don't have a 6 cost yet. Though they definitely look like they're trying to ramp to such things as these. Which is rude. Which is rude. Don't do that. If they let this hit, which they might, because they might have something like Shock Blast, then we will retaliate with a Pie Toss before that goes away. They are just going for a formula here. Is this the Puffcap Landmark deck? It's one. I don't know if there's somebody else built a version that's running around. I built this just now in 5 minutes, so it is a monument Puffcap deck, yes. It's my favorite card of the expansion, so I'm enjoying it while it's here. And also because I hit Diamond, I feel no need to actually really do anything else now. Now that the deck is properly competitive, it survives! It survives until later on in the game. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so good. That's the Pharaoh's Financier. We're actually keeping pace with the units a little bit, so I feel better about my decision making with the units right now. I feel better about the decision making there. We have a couple of things. I'm gonna go for this first actually, and start making puff caps happen because we're a little slow. We didn't find that turn 1 Tito, which is a little disappointing, but we are finding turn 6 Hell on Earth, which is also fine. That's also fine. I'm gonna cast both here. We have room for both. We just barely have room for both, which is fine. We just barely have room for all 4 of these. We can attack with the 4/4s. They have 9 mana. They do have something like Ruination, but I don't know if they're really worried about the 4/4s. They can punch through them with other tools other than just like board wipe. And also board wipe isn't even catastrophic because we'll just get a condense off in the meantime. So let's go with these. They have 5 mana. That doesn't die. Oh, it does die. I'm impressed that the Jace is dying here. They just fucking traded that shit. Why? Oh, that's why. That's why. I understand. I understand. It still seems like a lot of resources to just get a Jace back, but okay. You could have blocked with the 3/3. I'm surprised that they didn't just do that, to be honest with you. I could have also condensed out a Peddler. I should have condensed the Peddler. I should have condensed the Peddler because I didn't really have mana there. That was a mistake for sure. I might be able to do it now. We also have Ava Achievers in this because I went the Bandle P&Z route rather than any other kind of route. So that's the thing. Jace is gonna be annoying. We still have Condense. We've still got some Clouds. We have Karina, though at 18 we're really not looking necessarily to pop her immediately. That's gonna try and kill my board. But it's not like a totally dead board. You missed Teemo Sejuani. I saw a other Sejuani deck earlier today. It wasn't Teemo Sejuani though, which was, you know, understandable that that would be. That's 2 damage, right? 3, 2, 1. I don't think I probably cannot save it. Probably cannot save it, but we're gonna try. Nope, that's not it. Salvage Scrapped ain't it. We do get an action here though, and they cannot cast Acceleration Gate. Let's get this Conchi boy down, I think. Let's hold that 1/1. That's Drop the Bomb, Magical Journey, and it's pick Scrap Traption, which I forget is a card sometimes. Forget as a card. Yeah, it was a Sejuani Samira, which is obviously very different. Obviously a pretty different scenario. Do you want to block all of this and then hope that we can draw into a Sump Monument? I low-key think that might be the case here because I'm not getting through that. I'm really just not getting through that anytime soon, and I need to get my ass not handed to me completely. We have a 1/1. That's gonna go kill it, right? Yeah, that's gonna go kill it. We're gonna go discard some stuff so that we can hopefully try and find the thing that we're actually looking for. None of those. I mean, Teemo is nice. Teemo is nice because we can actually just cast it right now. Or we could take a Clockling for more elusive and try to find the Sump Monument or something like that. I think we're close to dead regardless of what we do, so I'm gonna take the Teemo here. And then pop a Shroom as the finale to that turn. Okay, we're at 38 on 27, which is pretty decent. Also, Marvado, hello and welcome back. How's it going? You have to admit defeat. What was it? You have suffered the most terrible loss to the Poro King. Oh no, what's going on over there, Marvado? What's happening? We're gonna cast our first Teemo and let them look at it in all of its glory and then try to kill it. And then we have a second one because we're top decking monsters, okay? And now I need to not die because I don't have the Sump Monument at my disposal. 38 puff caps though is pretty sweet. I need to force them to draw or get this Karina going. That's a Shock Blast, so they're trying to take it out aggressively. They are trying to aggressively remove my face. Also, have we watched the Barbie movie? I think it releases in the US on the 21st of July, so no, we have not seen it yet. No, not yet. I want to go see it though. I'm quite excited for it because it looks incredible. We're gonna go double some poof caps. Running Kindred with Nasus kept popping everything on the film, and also get swarmed with fluffy diabolical Poros that turned into a Super Saiyan Popeye. Oh my god, that's a beautiful description of Poros. Holy shit. We're gonna fucking activate. We're gonna fucking activate. Yeah, I do want to see it like pretty badly though. Looks very entertaining. It looks like it's just so well stylized. It's incredible. We did 12 fucking damage. You're on the verge of dying, Xanion. How does that make you feel? Please draw here. You didn't draw anything! Oh no, we might be dead. We might be dead. Oh no, we might be dead, except I do have Electro Harpoon, which might work. That looks like it's double casting something that's going to murder me though. Oh, not the Piercing Darkness. Not the piercing darkness. Oh, Jesus, no. Yeah, we're gonna... Well, I can't do anything except resolve that. So we're gonna resolve it. That's fine. We're gonna cast a Golden Crush Bot because it does block. That's the only reason. Acceleration Get might go here, but as long as I can live through this turn, which I think I can. They had 2 of those motherfuckers. No! You had 2 piercing darknesses! Oh, my soul hurts.
We're all booked, but if you just need a tune-up.
My soul hurts. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna have a good time, and nothing will go wrong here. At first they were cute, and then they turned into nightmares with like that one Beyonce song, "It Can Be a Sweet Dream or a Beautiful Nightmare." Flufferton, you hear that? You're either a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare. Flufferton looks on next to me. Please die. That's 3. Unfortunately, that's not what we call lethal. We need to double again and hope that this works. Oh my god, I wish Aftershock went to face! I wish Aftershock went face! Holy shit! That is a high note. We're gonna... I mean, we could actually... we could rip Electro Harpoon and then still have the progress day, right? 9, and then that would be 3, so that's 12. We have 13 mana technically. That's really risky as fuck. I think it's actually the gamble on the progress day and then hope that I can cast something off of that. I think it's that. Because as much as that saves it, I don't know if that actually works as well as I think it would have. Trying to save Teemo there. That is a grant of... Oh, that's a give effect, so that's not the worst. Let's do this. We're not drawing anything here. I can save the Teemo. I can save the Teemo, but I was kind of wondering in that moment if saving the Teemo was actually like the best idea. Because there was always a chance that I found a Sump Monument here. Though we're at 4 HP, so they probably would have been able to kill us anyway.
Come on, Kate. You versus me.
This isn't your wisest decision, old friend.
78 on 24. That's a Vengeance straight out. They have double cast here. Unfortunate. 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 So they probably would have cast it on the Teemo if I tried to save it. Maybe. It's hard to tell. I need them to, like, low roll their ass off. The lowest roll they've ever gotten. That's 4. Unfortunately, that's not it. Now we find the Sump Monument! Ah, good lord. That's awful. That's fucking awful. That feels terrible, honestly. That fucking feels terrible. They were, if they had fucking probability had worked in my favor, it would have done the damn thing that I needed it to. Fucking bullshit. Anyway, we're gonna keep playing this because if I'm not raging at my deck, then I'm not playing the right deck for me, honestly. God damn it. You didn't deserve that win, Xanion. The reason there isn't a pregnant Barbie doll is because Ken came in a different box. He got busy while he was being in the process of being shipped, you know? There was none left. I needed to top deck the Mystic Shots, and I didn't. I didn't top deck the Mystic Shots. This is a regular ass fucking deck. This is a regular ass fucking deck. And that's none of which I don't. That's the nope. That's better. That works. That's totally fine. This is like not perfect, but it's something. I do have the turn 1 Tito. You don't have removal if you're running the regular version of that deck, which you probably fucking are. It looks like the version that I was running 50 minutes ago, and that's all that I need to know, baby. You're not gonna rip a silence on this. We should get the plant. So here we go. I've been so upset about being beat by cute fluffy pores that you tell Kindred's wolf that it's not killing hard enough. You shook your head and looked at Wolf and was like the big bad wolf, like the grandmother in the story. You can eat the Poro cake. I love the rage response so much because it's... We all do that at some point. We've all fucking done that at some point. I'm gonna take that recall because that's a pretty sweet recall right there, actually. I'm gonna steal that. I'm also gonna block your thing that threatens lifesteal later. Heard that from the early screenings. The Barbie movie wasn't that great. That's kind of unfortunate. That's kind of unfortunate. You might have a second hate spike. You might have a second hate spike. I'm gonna do some fancy ninja stuff and try to get that out of here. It's probably better if I keep the Teemo, to be honest, though. It's probably better if I try to keep the Teemo. Either way, this does get overwritten, though, so I'm gonna try to do the fancier thing. Because it's bait either way. Oh, somebody was saying that they actually missed Teemo Sejuani. Do you have a second hate spike? The hover, the fact that you're waiting here makes me think that you do. Yeah, you fucking do, bitch! Alright, well, I fucking called it that they would have 2 of them. I mean, that's a lot of resources to get rid of one whole Teemo. So, I'm not the most angry. I'm not the most angry for sure. Your niece wants to see it, and you're curious about the Beetlejuice sequel rumors? Are there Beetlejuice sequel rumors? What the fuck? Have you heard what happens when someone eats a Poro? You explode, right? Trick or Trade, Group Shot, Aftershock. Maybe go with Trick or Trade and then hope that we find a peddler at some point. Want to see it, but I don't know about theaters to see it in. It was probably me. Oh, no, it was somebody else, actually. Immorales, I think, if you're still here, was talking about missing the good old Teemo Sej ways. Let's see. Braum tends to do that. There's a legit fucking Poro canon, and I'm not shitting you. There's a whole canon to the Poro thing. It goes deep. It goes in pretty fucking deep. That's not gonna draw me much here, but I can deal 4 damage to their face, and honestly, 4 damage right now is enough. It's enough to be annoying. At least their hate spikes are out of the way. Maybe they'll use maybe they'll also burn a last caress at some point. Braum's chest could literally flatten you and your body, and he would say yes. That's the spirit, chat. That's the fucking spirit. I need a peddler real bad here. That's the Bandletel Stones. That's not it. That's a Kale. That's also not it. Oh, it's a spell shieldy Kale too. Ah, Jesus. Oh God. Oh, it's overwhelmed. Ah, no. Good Lord, stop. My body isn't ready for this. I missed that there was a Kale. Why does it say Targon but not the Kale icon? Wait, does it normally do that? For some reason, I'd always thought it was like the Evelyn and the Kale icon for the champions? I'm confused, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna die anyway. I'm also about to die. You've also caused your usually nature-loving, sweet partner to have genocidal feelings towards Poros. That's incredible. That's incredible. That's real relationship bonding right there. Oh, you've got the actual text right there. Incredible. Yeah, I'm just handing you cards because I don't have any of the shit that I need with me right now. I don't have any of the stuff that I need right now. Hi, Evelyn. Fuck off. There's a peddler. Thank God. My life is less over, though it's still mostly over. It's still primarily over, but like it's like a little bit less over now. I'm gonna make so many of them. I'm gonna make 40 bajillion 1-1s so that when that overwhelm Kale kills me, it's in style. It's in style, and I can live a little longer. That's it, though. That's all I got. This is what I have. You have a Scouty Steam. Nobody asked for the Scouty Steam. Can I have a Sump Monument? None of those are a Sump Monument. Unfortunate. That's a Puffcat Peddler, though. Technically, you tried. Technically, my deck did a little try there. A little try. What's worse, Teemo or Poros? Oh, that's an iffy question. I think both are pretty bad. Teemo, as long as you don't eat the Poros, that's a yes. As long as you aren't personally trying to devour the Poros, you'll be worse off with the Teemo. The flash bombs are pretty bad. Flash bomb's pretty bad. You're gonna get a big buff, and Steam's gonna kill the 3/3, which is a bit of an ass bag. That also has Overwhelm now, because they re-rolled that Husk of all things, which is lovely. I'm gonna cast my last Peddler. And then maybe try to like heroic refrain my way out of it. I don't think that's gonna work, but I could try. We also have the art from a Path of Champions exclusive card of someone dying from Poro drowning. Wait, do you have a link to that card or the art or something? Because I haven't seen it, and I'm curious what that looks like now. They got lifesteal! Of all the things to get, not lifesteal! Not the sweet, sweet lifesteal! Yeah, you're gonna kill that. Oh, you're going for the smart play. You're going for the smart play, which means that I can't actually trade the, I can't actually do the heroic refrain bullshit. So we're gonna let that die. I guess I should have Vandal Tellstone first to get the triple peddler to see it, but that's kind of irrelevant, so we're still dead. Right, because they can pull everything in that Salone plus the Kale, a lot of damage. I wouldn't pull like that, though. I mean, they can pull like that if they want to. It's just arguably a sillier decision. It's arguably a sillier decision to do that. This is not enough. This is not enough to boost it. But you know, we did something here. I need to draw some monument faster. I need to draw some monument faster. What's not working here? The Kashi boys are not actually helping. The Kashi boys are not actually helping. So let's take those out and put in some more draw. Or actually, take them out, put in like 2 draws, and then another Puffcat Pup to balance that out. Conchalo just ain't doing it. Honestly, the Otterpusses might be the more effective, or more of the card that I didn't include in here, which is the Trinket Trade. Trinket Trade actually might be more helpful. Also, Encore isn't doing it. So let's take out those. Let's put in a couple, one more Puffcat Pup at least. I did say Trinket Trade for spells. Let's pop in those. We need one more card. I did say I also need more draw. So let's bump up those time tricks to 3, actually. Scroll down a bit to look at the art. Fucking fantastic. Yeah, we're gonna try this. Yeah, what is the... Family Guy. Oh, shit. Morales, thank you. One moment. I'm gonna look at this art first because I'm curious. Poro Nip. Scroll down to see a man drowning in poros. Oh, yeah! Oh, shit! That is terrifying, because that's just straight up suffocation. That's straight up suffocation. It might be cute, but he's still dying. Or whoever is in there is gonna be fucking dying. Alright, I'm gonna do one more game with this updated version, and then, Imranas, I see you've sent something in, so thank you for that. Appreciate the submission. Okay. I need to paste some stuff in here. There's my submission sheet. We're on 7/10 because it's already the 10th of July. The next time I turn around is going to be November. And I'm going to be like, what the fuck? Just what the fuck? That's... Kaisa Azir Evelyn. Ooh, Husk Evelyn. Her Husk Kaisa is going to be kind of interesting. It's very funny to you. That's honestly also fair. Oh my god, we have the Dream Hand, except a lot of 3-drops. Is this a Tribeam Improbulator? No, but who cares? I have an answer to all of my struggles. It's so disturbing looking, by the way. It is real disturbing. You are what you eat. I don't want to become that. As much as I love shrooms, that's not the way. I don't think that's the way, folks. Smother you to death with a fucking chest burster you if you eat like cooked prepared meat, and you wonder if that's how they breed. I'm not gonna interrogate a Poro as to how it breeds, to be honest. Maybe Braum knows, but I feel like it would just make Braum uncomfortable, and we can't make Braum uncomfortable. You know? The more Swiss cheese you have, the more holes you have. The more holes you have, the less cheese you have. Therefore, the more Swiss you can have, the less cheese you have. I see your logic. I was actually watching a Tom Scott video about how they've been increasing or reintroducing the holes into Swiss cheese, because what used to cause it is imperfections in the cheese making process of like dust and particles would get in there, and then the bacteria would conglomerate around those particles and make little CO2 bubbles. But as cheese making got cleaner and more efficient, those bubbles actually went away, so the holes would get smaller and disappear from Swiss cheese. But because the I almost said the Swiss cheese government, which is about what it is anyway. The government didn't want that to happen because it's a huge source of their economy. So what they did was they are now putting dust and particles back into their cheese on purpose so that they can guarantee that they have actual Swiss cheese. Anyway, that's my tangent. Nidalee, does Nidalee work better with? Who does Nidalee work better with? I've seen it in not Shurima next because she is Shurima. I've seen it not super recently. I saw a Nidalee Evelyn deck, but that was just kind of for Avenging Vastaya to counter the Siren Song, so not as important or interesting. So that one's tricky. You don't want to go with the Steam, right? Yeah, you don't want to go with the Steam. Ooh, I could give it a +2/+1 for the round and hold on to both. I think I'm actually going to do that now instead of the other thing, so that I can hold on to maximum Peddler for a hot minute here. And I can actually block that too. Oh, we can block both! Beautiful. They're a little bit weak, but that's okay. Nidalee Timelines would go hard and eternal. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I think it's back in mid-August, Eternal ranked queues, which is nice. It gives me time to get to Masters here and then move on to the next format, I guess. Ooh, we got another fucking Piddler. We're not really at risk at our HP, though, so for now... What do we want to do? Do you want to fucking try and bait him out with the third Peddler? And Shurima? They're probably not... They can't really kill anything except with a Husk Strike anyway, so I'm going to cast the Peddler here. I'm gonna just put another one down and be like, hey, my board's still here. It's doing good. That's a Void Gate. That's not a Teemo killer. So we're gonna risk the Teemo, because then they can only hate spike one of the Peddlers, or they can hate spike the Teemo, and it's their call. That's a hate spike on the Teemo, kind of as we expected, which means I might be able to kill Steam here. Is killing Steam worth? I mean, it's also 6 fucking damage. So I'm gonna argue that it's worth, because 6 damage is 6 damage. Those have vulnerable, that's okay. Jam a Tito. Just shove a Tito deep in there. If they... Oh, wait. Just to stack as much AP as possible. Check a spear and watch their health drop faster than NASA stocks. Oh, God, don't remind me that space is being commercialized. Don't remind me. We're gonna cast the Sun Monument right here because they can't stop me. If they ever reproduce from being eaten, what the fuck is Poro hurting them? I don't know. Maybe they're like sheep and they also give soft fur sometimes. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Daily reminder that he's a peddler, not a meddler. Also true. Herding them to the next town where it shows interest, like the local food market for the cycle of life to continue. Fur, can you shave a Poro? I mean, maybe you can shave a Poro. I don't see why they would be unshavable. You know what I mean? What? Does that not hit me? What's going on here? I can, oh, right, because of the Sun Mine. I was like, this doesn't look right. In which case, yeah, we'll block, and then we'll also do a condense on our boy. This is 2 spells for the price of that. Let's take a Fae, actually, for more chaotic vibes. Most chaotic vibes. Living Library is actually like potentially viable in hits for elusive damage, and I don't hate it, so we'll take that instead. You know what we need next in Runeterra? Eldritch Poros? Like Void Poros or something like that? I'd take a Void Poro, to be honest. That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit either. We only have 4 in our deck. Holy shit! Fuck you, Kaisa! 30 puff caps on 30 cards. There's a Mystic Shot. We love those. We did not, unfortunately, pop any boons or traps whatsoever, which kind of sucks. That kind of actually really sucks. I'm gonna cast myself this elusive unit anyway, maybe? Ooh, this is a really awkward spot to be in. We could just cast Karina and then cast the Peddler afterwards. Because if we pop here, it's not terrible. I just need more spells and I don't have them. So this deck really struggles. Yeah, it really struggles with getting anything resembling a spell out, huh? I mean, we could just cast this anyway and then Mystic Shot their face. Their card art may be a little terrifying. True facts. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a way to force draw, which really sucks a lot. They have 4 mana. They've got a Pan of Pain. That's fine. I don't give a shit. I mean, it is still an elusive unit, so here we go. I have a 5/4 elusive. What you gonna do about it? You're gonna take the damage is what you're gonna fucking do about it. Let's see. If they are born, they already are. Boros are 100% Eldritch Horrors with the whole consumption story. They taste like a dozen different things and they instantly kill you, but they don't just reform from being cut up about something eating them specifically causes them to reform. Boros are strange for sure. 7. Ooh, there's a chance. There's a chance. Let's do this. Let's do Time Trick. Let's do this. Let's activate.
This will be my magnum opus.
This Mystic Shot might be able to do it. Oh, it's just 2 though. It's just 2 though, unfortunate. There's a Zerbo, which is leveled, right? That's leveled now. Yeah, you bet it's fucking leveled now. But we have the Sun Monument, so I think we're actually totally fine here. I think we still win because that deck doesn't run healing, probably. Yeah, that deck doesn't run healing, so I think we're still totally fine. Why do I imagine Poroking the actual League game and it sends dozens of Poros to Gromp? It eats them and they just make Gromp expand until it explodes? Oh my god, that would be a pretty terrifying Gromp. It would be the cutest Gromp ever, but absolutely fucking terrifying. How many things you killing here? That's a big fucking Azir. It's a big Azir. How much? I wish it was somehow told me how many puff caps I was about to take. You know, I think I'm taking 4, 8, and 20. So I'm taking 28. That should be fine. I think 28 should be totally fine. Hope they make a Poroking raid in the MMO. Yo, that would be dope. We're gonna take another Karina here. I was gonna try to find like an insider knowledge or something, but that also works. Did I do my math correctly? Is it 28? 4. 4 and 20. I was correct. It's 28. Oh, plus no, but plus something else. 28, 32. I missed a 4 somewhere. Somewhere I missed a 4. Whoops. Time Trick is fine. That's 1. Here comes Karina. Let's activate.
Don't those fools know?
Let's go. 3! Whoo, they're skirting death like a motherfucker. Cancels the bonus damage, or maybe that's connected. Oh, I think it's the bonus damage that actually triggered that extra 4 because I wasn't counting the ping from that. I was not counting the ping from that. That's what I missed. That's the little thing that slipped by. Because I forgot that the sand burps technically also do an extra thing. Also, Immorales, I'm going to take a quick look at this video you sent over and then continue on my merry way into doom and destruction for our opponents. Okay. Oh god, Family Guy. Can you guys hear this?
But if it's raining or I'm hungover,
There.
they stay inside and play dodgeball.
Oh, I love dodgeball. Heads up.
And this week in home ec, we're teaching your kids how to make butt.
No?
Oh, I love butt cake. Heads up.
The school band offers a wide variety of instruments from the kettle drum to the trombone.
Oh, I love the trombone.
The fake out. And
Took lessons in junior college.
Heads up!
there it is. There it is. That's like when you see an Evelyn play and you're like, maybe they don't have Siren Song. And then you're like, shit, they drew it on turn 5 instead. And it doesn't matter anymore. It still does not matter. They're still going to murder me. Okay. We're going to continue on. We're going to chug on a little bit more with this. We top decked the sump, and it worked. See? Beautiful. Easy pathing. Beautiful, wonderful, simple pathing. Ah, it's the best. Who's our next victim? Our next victim is Janny player. Sorry, ones would be fun. Demacia Eve, but Zalani is just too good a win con to pass. It is so good. Oh my god. We found the Sump Monument versus the Janny player. Fuck you, Janny players! That's an unfortunate time trick distribution. Ah, yeah, oh, by the way, I did include Eclectic Collection in this deck. We haven't seen it, even though there's like 2 or 3 copies in here. But it's there, just a fun fact. Did I watch all of Family Guy? I have not seen any Family Guy on purpose. I think that video was the first time I've actually seen it deliberately. Just never really like got into it, I guess. I didn't grow up on cartoons at all, so I there we go. Yeah, let's kill those skill folks. I didn't grow up on cartoons at all, pretty much, so just kind of blew over my head. Every time you say Janny, I just think of the 4chan hatred of Jannies. I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not actually sure I want to know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Is this opening a Pandora's box of hell? Okay, that's 3 damage. Fuck you. Matches Malone 39. Okay, here we go. Can I hit with a Caitlyn? You probably want to keep that alive. Yeah, you want to keep that alive. I just know that saying Janny once annoyed somebody, so now that it's permanently lodged in my brain. It's also one of those things where, like, whatchamacallit? I never thought of it as Ginny. I always thought of it as Janny in my head. So, like, Janny it was forever. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Janitors, or in 4chan's case, they're nicknames for mods? Oh! I did not know that. I mean, I too hate Janny decks the way some people hate moderators. So, there's that. Hi! You suck. Okay, that's nothing new, though. That's fine. I don't want to take the damage, though. I think now is an okay time to spring a sump on them.
I know what I must do.
We top decked another Caitlyn like a fucking boss. I do need puff caps eventually, which we are absolutely just not finding at all, ever in our life. I have Ava Achiever, which is like not the card I wanted to cast on 6, but it is there and it is available, and if it dies, it dies, so let's go. That's a Captive Greyback. I'm sure you have stuff to handle the rest of what's about to happen called Ava Achievering, but I think it's time. We just open into Ava. I think we do. I think it's what we need to do, despite the fact that I'm really worried about Ava surviving. I don't think it will. It actually did. Holy fuck, that's incredible. Kill the Captive Greyback. Kill it. Kill it. Flash bomb it. Oh, no flash bombs. Terrible. It's okay. And I have a Piltovan Tailstones in here. I could try and Aftershock that down. That is a pirouette. They are stunning that. That is okay. We're gonna, I think, go with a time trick to try and find, no, they have good answers. To Ava without Broadmane, Ping, or Rex. That's fair, honestly. I'm gonna actually risk condensing Ava. Maybe that's deeply wrong, but I want it, and I will kill my Caitlyn to get it. I will kill my Caitlyn to get it. Let's see, that's a 3/3. I can't actually time trick into the other one now. Oh, you have that. Fair fucking enough. Fair enough. Now we just do Chump Wump. Condensing Ava kind of spicy though. It is, but I'm going to go with the 4/4 instead because I'm afraid of that. I've also only taken 4 puff caps, which is great. I'm just afraid that they're going to cast. They had 3 pirouettes. Their hand was just 3 pirouettes.
If they don't
What the
break,
actual
they'll
fuck?
burn. Make the Empire proud.
What was that? What was that?
You're born by the 3 of
Clear it
and
out.
undone by the 3.
I'm undone by the 3 ofs indeed. I'm so upset. You know what, Matches Malone? Kudos to you. I hate you, but I fucking respect it. I fucking respect it. I should have cast something. That's 4 damage. I killed something. That brings me like some joy.
Step ahead.
It brings me like a little joy. Not enough joy, to be honest with you, but like a small amount. Shit. Oh my god, I need you to die right now, though. I do need you to die right now, or we're never gonna be able to crawl out of this fucking hole. Because you're taking regular Nexus damage. I just need to not top deck horribly. You hear that, game? I just need to not top deck horribly. I just need to not top deck horribly. Look at that. It's less than 2 puff caps per draw. That 4 was an anomaly. That 4 was an anomaly. Anomalies can't hurt me. Anomalies can't hurt me. They will not hurt me. They won't do it. Come on, some monument. Don't fuck me on this. Don't fuck me on this one. Please. That's 8. That's irrelevant. That's so irrelevant.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect.
No, not like this. Oh my god, no. 8. 8. Fucking 8. Holy shit. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. We're keeping those HPs even. Ava, I need you to proc. I have 2 Ava achievers. Come on. Please don't kill me. No! It killed me, didn't it? It killed me. It killed me. Is that a draw, though? It's a draw. We fucking draw. We fucking drew the game. Ooh. That is the first time I have ever tied anyone in a ranked match in Legends of Runeterra. That is the first time I have ever tied in ranked. I've tied before, I think, but that's the first time in ranked that it's ever happened. This deck is the best thing I've ever made. I know I said that about Teemo Victor, but this is definitely the best thing that I've ever done. Dashkai, Puffcap tie, indeed, indeed. I'm upset that they didn't top deck any, Puffcaps that one time, but it's okay. I'm actually not mad because we got a tie out of it, and that's just fucking content, baby. Oh, they have the fucking Fighter Viego skin. That looks so good, actually. That looks so good. I haven't seen anyone use them, to be perfectly honest with you. Also, what the fuck is my opening hand here? I promise that the deck distribution of champion spells and units and followers and stuff is not actually this borked. But my draws simply try to prove me wrong every single goddamn time, apparently. The only times we've had our Puffcat Mira and double decking ourselves. Double decking is incredible. Those are always incredible moments for sure. Oh my god. Soul Fighter set is absolutely nuts. I looked at the skins when they were announced, but I didn't get any of them. But like low-key, that skin alone is like changing my mind. That skin alone is like, that's actually very pretty. That's super nice looking.
Well, you're certainly the fuzziest partner I've worked
Yeah,
with.
that's it. Okay. We have 4 next turn, but we want the peddler out, so I think we're just gonna attack. We're just gonna go. We got Minimorph. I was gonna cast it on a Kale or an Evelyn, but if we could Minimorph a Viego, like, even better, to be honest. Minimorph Viego up in here, let's go. That's a Salter. You don't have Siren Song. You don't actually have proper Bilgewater. Oh my god, it's incredible. So, I guess we could have technically risked the Teemo level there. I might have messed that up a little bit, but I like banking the mana here, so I'm not actually too upset by that. Ooh, you want Salters? For 40 bajillion husks. Which is fair, which means I think that we cast the Piltover Peacemaker sooner rather than later. The fun part is if they don't high roll Spell Shield. Yeah, if they don't high roll Spell Shield, we can still just silence whatever else they get here. He does want a fat Viego. Which, to be fair, they're getting pretty close to a fucking fat Viego. Do we trust in the Flash Bombs? We have 2. I don't really trust in the Flash Bombs. I think Overwhelm is probably the scariest overall, so let's just make sure that one dies. Because, yeah, Viego comes down on 6 anyway. I mean, it might be a fat Callista, but that's significantly less of a problem, I think. 13 Puff Caps, 4 Flash Bombs. Salters die. The Husks are vulnerable. We cast Chump Wump. We still have many more for the next turn afterwards. We do hit a Husk. Fantastic. We can also just Trinket Trade and bank all of our mana, which also doesn't seem too bad. They're at 15. That's a Callista. So it is just a fat Callista, which I'm not happy about. I'm not happy about it, but we'll be okay, I think. Let's just get the... Ooh, it's a 3/5 with Fearsome. I can also just tank the 4 damage. Group Shot, Otterpuss, Owlcat. Group Shot's okay. Group Shot actually does pings their Husks down. I think I'm just gonna try and take the Callista to the face. Or we could cast this and then just block. I think I'm just gonna cast this and block and then hold the Minimorph open next turn. Fuck it. Or Ava Achiever if they don't Viego. If they cast a Vengeance, then it's done. Oh, and they're afraid. They are afraid to lose Callista there. There's 2 Puff Caps. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I can sort of kind of ping that Callista down with my Caitlyn if I hold the Group Shot. So I'm gonna hold the Group Shot, actually, and see what that does. There's still 2 Flash Bombs in there, so we can Group Shot or Force Insider Knowledge if they use a Vengeance here, then it's just Ava Achiever. They're blocking with that. They could have Missed Call or something like that, depending on what's going on here. We do... Ooh, Spirit's Refuge is a fancy one, to be fair. Not what I was actually anticipating. Can I do anything about it? I can Minimorph that. I don't think it's actually worth. I think we just lose the Caitlyn and the Ava Achiever. Because Teemo is now doubling. Yeah, Teemo is now doubling, which means they have a Shroom per card just about. Ava Achiever, let's fucking go. I guess they do have Missed Call, technically. I'm just hoping that they don't have a double Callista in hand, and they don't have a double in Callista in hand. Ping Insider and Rage. I think trading the Caitlyn for the Ava is okay. Because now I can still kill the Callista anyway. Insider is fun, though. We might actually be able to double Insider kill them. Viego eats up 6 of their mana, so they'd only have 4 left, so a Minimorph would be fine. That's an All-Seeing Oracle! Ooh, I wonder what you picked there, sir. I wonder what you picked there. Interesting. Okay, all right. All-Seeing Oracle is a fancy... This is actually the first time I've seen that Ionia counter come down. This is the first time I've seen the Ionia counter come down. I'm gonna risk both Because they only get one, right? They only get one Carving of Divination and they can't even use it. So we're just gonna rip both of these. Ava Achiever, Time Trick is fine. 2 is fine. 6 is incredible. 2 kills Callista. Oh my god. 2, exactly! Exact lethal! Exact lethal. What spell did they pick, I'm wondering now?
A Vandal Scout leaves no trace.
Because they could have countered one of the insider knowledges and maybe lived for a turn? But I guess maybe they also just saw the writing on the wall and they were like, I'm not even gonna fucking bother. I'm not gonna bother trying to live through it. It works for me regardless, though. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh yeah, another ranked news. I managed to finally climb to gold in TFT. I don't know if I'm actually gonna legitimately try to hit plat. TFT is so more tilt-inducing than Runeterra for me that I don't know how many 30-minute games I can sit through before somebody's Darius fucking ends my will to play the game. I have 3 trinket trades. I promise the distribution of cards in this deck is not as bad as this makes it seem. I promise. I pinky promise. Please stop giving me 3-ofs. Also, please stop giving my opponent 3-ofs. Does that have to be the specific copy of the spell? So they pick Insider and you don't draw that Insider, they get nothing. That's true. Ooh, you have a unicorn. That's gonna be annoying. I just need to plant more puff caps than you can deal with. Which I might be able to do. It's annoying though, for sure. I don't enjoy it. I do not enjoy you having that. It's difficult for me to remove. Deal 4. Yeah, that works. That resolves. Peddler!
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
I'll have what he's having.
Let's hold some mana here. Just trinket trade our way out of problems, I think. Puffcap Pup is okay. That's a sunburst. That is a sunburst. Okay. Phytos, Otterpuss, Electro Harpoon. What are you running? What are you running? I mean, problems is what you're running. Let's take... Ooh, I think Electro Harpoon for damage. Well, this is where our spells are gonna come out. Elusive, another Otterpuss, and Poro Stories. I can cast Poro Stories. So I think we're just gonna think about that. Here's our 3rd trinket trade. Holy shit! Holy shit! Let's take a spell. I mean, we could take a spell here and try to squeeze some more value out of it. We have a Vandal Telesales. I think I'm just gonna take a Yordle Portal here. Okay, now it can die. Now that it's planted 21 puff caps, I will finally let it rest. I will finally let it go. Yeah. Oh my god, just having 3 trinket trays actually really helped there. It was actually so useful, holy fuck. Oh my god, okay. Let's see. Puffcap Pup's kind of awkward. Electro Harpoon does mean that I can hit their Nexus, though. So I think I'm just going to cast the Chump Wump here. Need to take out the pony. I do need to take out the pony. I just don't know if I actually can, kind of regardless of what I do. Unless I get 2 Electro Harpoons going, but then they also have tag outs, right? Because they're running Karma Set. I'm not super keen on the Karma Set happening. But to be fair, I can't really be that afraid of spells. I need to find a Peddler. It might be worth casting an Insider Knowledge soon, just to get resources into our hand. Teemo is nice, to be fair. He's leveled. That's 2 ponies. That does suck a lot. I think we just cast all the units pretty much. That's a Pale Cascade. Okay. We're just gonna keep casting. We're just gonna keep casting. Into 5 mana. They can probably kill him. But I'm also waiting, unfortunately, into a Karma deck, which sucks. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. If they can remove it, that's unfortunate. If they recall it, I mean, it costs 1 mana, so they have to get rid of it. And we can also boost its HP to 3. So there's that. I mean, stuns are a problem. I also can't really... I can't unstun it. I can't Mikhail's Blessing it. Which is a funny card that I've only seen like once in Standard. It's too bad. It's too bad that Mikhail's did not come to be. Let's see. None of that really helps. They're just sunbursting it down. Yeah, that just happens. I think I am gonna do an insider knowledge here. They've got 7 cards now. There's not really a chance that I can also like deck them out. Like, they're gonna be drawing a lot, but I can't really deck them out. Eclectic Collection is actually pretty nice, though. Eclectic Collection's nice. That actually helps me out a little bit. Let's go with this, and then I think I'm gonna try and manifest a Yordle that costs 1 or 3 or less. Yeah, manifest a Yordle that costs 1 or something like that, so that I can cast an Eclectic next turn. Because we can Eclectic with basically a full board, which is hopefully gonna deal with some ponies and their HP still existing in its current form. That also will run Mixologists and stuff, right? Yeah, that will run Mixologists and stuff, which sucks. I probably am not using the Tellstones at this point. That counts as a Yordle. That counts as a fucking Yordle. I do always forget that that's a burst summon. I do forget it's a burst summon. As a Chump Wump, we're just gonna go with Eclectic here. I think regardless of what they do, to be honest. Because they are going to want to draw a lot. And if I can get in front of them wanting to draw a lot, then there we go. They have denies. They do have denies. Go, team! It's so loud. Why is Eclectic Collection so loud? 47 on 25 with 6 flash bombs. I'll fucking take it. That probably does push the set to do something here, which is fine. That's a Pit Professional with a coin. I'm still waiting for like the Mixologist, but the ponies are still honestly doing enough work, so there we go. Why do I have so many Poros? Because I cast 3 Trinket Trades in a round in order to get value out of the 1 Puffcap Peddler that I found, and one of the Trinket Trades gave me a Poro Stories. That's it. That's all that happened. They top decked absolutely fucking nothing. Somehow they are gods, and I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know what's happening. Yeah, let's cast this. Let's override a Poro that's never gonna get really any value out of anything.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
And then let's just try to ping for some damage to the face place. This is probably not going to do very much at all, but I need to do something here, so let's go. You can't counter my crack shot Corsair, now can you? I shouldn't have attacked with it, but that's fine. Should not have attacked with it, but we'll be okay. How leveled are you? 33 or 40. So the set's gonna level, the Karma's gonna level. They are hopefully going to draw a bunch and not heal the way that all of the Karma decks heal, you know? They're not gonna heal the way that all of the Karma decks want to heal. For sure, definitely. Not on my watch, buddy. Karina is fine too. Karina also is pretty good. I'm gonna hold it for future turns. But yeah, that also would have been fine. 47. I'm amazed that they haven't found anything, to be fair. I'm amazed that they found none of them so far. Because it's almost double. It's almost double. We're going to get it to the point where it will now be double. So they can't draw a lot. That's literally the only thing that's holding this ship together at this point. Literally the only thing holding this together. We can't heal if we burst from 20. That's the idea. That is literally the thought process there. I'm gonna take a peddler, because I wish I could take that condense with the peddler on the field, but that's kind of been our whole problem, is we didn't find it earlier in the match. I'm gonna hold all of this shit until their turn where everything levels and we are suffering, but that's okay.
And mind as
That's
one.
gonna be okay. We're gonna do it anyway. Fuck you, Karma said. Please give me some monument also. There's only so much damage that I can take here. That's another fucking eclectic fucking collection. I adore that because we can Puffcat, Peddler, Eclectic, Shroom Shroom, Mystic Shot, Harpoon, and then Karina on the next turn and hope we don't run into a deny. You know, when you Peddler, Eclectic, Shroom Shroom, Harpoon. The Shroom Shroom Harpoon combo. Legendary. Legendary synergies. What is that? That's a heal. That's okay. You're only healing 2. Don't overheal. You might need it later. You never know. You never know when you might need it later. And I'm hoping later is like right after you do all this. 8 mana's a lot though. Double invokes a lot. Please stop. It's still only 2, but also please cease. Please stop causing me pain and suffering. I'm gonna overwrite this Nimble Poro if I ever get an opportunity to. Condense the Karina next time. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I need you to, like, also not kill my board. That is an obliteration. Well, I wanted to do this while I had the Peddler on board, so we don't have that, so we're just gonna do this now. Karina is 6. Karina is 6. Okay. My Nexus is currently fine. That's okay. We're gonna let them obliterate. I think we're gonna let them obliterate, and then ooh, they kill both things. 5, 6. If they challenge with the set, it's going to be 5, 6, 7 plus 3, which is 9. So we go to 9 HP. That's fine, but they also don't have a counterspell right now, so probably Karina is the safest thing. Yeah, I think Karina is actually the safest thing because then they can't counter me. Is it though? Do we want the Peddler? I mean, it's a pass now anyway because we're always going to be guaranteed a blocker. It's a pass anyway. Oh yeah, you double cast, so you do actually do a little bit of extra Nexus damage. Yeah, they can't kill this either. They can very much kill my Peddler. Which is it? Which is better? Because this is top 5. It's average of 2 cards. So we might hit 10 puff caps. That's still gonna heal them. But again, they have no mana. I'm gonna risk the Karina. Because there's a chance that we can, yeah, find another Karina.
Don't those fools know?
I guess the flash bombs might also work. do something here. That's 12. Okay, that's a good number. 12's a good fucking number. Down to 8. Okay, we're down to 6. I did miscount slightly because I forgot that the Karma would duplicate the Obliterate card. Whoo, we might be able to force him to draw enough. We might. There's a chance. Those ponies really needed to die earlier, but it's okay. That's 3. That's 1. That's a Guiding Touch dropped. We like it when the Guiding Touch is fucking destroyed. Okay, you got 10 mana. All right, here's a Chump Wump. Let's Chump Wump, Peddler, cast. What is that? 8 plus times 4, 32 more in the deck. That's going to probably heal and draw. They don't have the P&Z burn at least, so that's something. That's something. That's the Celestial Impact though. That's a Celestial fucking Impact. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Let's do Peddler and then just assume that this is the turn when we win. This is the turn where we win. For sure, 1000%. Uncounterable burst spells. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I just need a few clouds here. I just gotta get some clouds out. That's a silence. No! Shit. They cast Hush. My nemesis. My nemesis, Hush. Is it worth casting them anyway? I mean, it's still 20, so probably. Though they're probably gonna they're going up to 15. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, it's still probably worth. I really need Sub Monument. Though to be fair, we're at 6, so I don't think it actually matters. I don't think it actually matters. Oh, by the way, we also have portals. There are portals in here somewhere. I think because I used the Clockling, we actually sorted them into a different place in the deck. There's one. Oh my god, we actually got the bout security. I have condensed bout security in the plot twist of time that has occurred. It's definitely a play of all time. That's for sure. Hi, ponies. Why are you attacking? That seems wrong. That seems deeply wrong. Yeah, we're alive. We are alive. We're not happy about where we're at, but we are alive. They're gonna cast 12 mana, so they're gonna get the Showstoppers. Those are gonna double cast. We don't have healing. Oh, double Pale Cascade's gonna kill me though. That's gonna kill me. That's a 9 lives? Double 9 lives. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fine. Fine. Is there any way that I can do this? No, there's literally no way that I can do this. Fuck! They killed me with the fucking 9 lives of all things. Unfortunate. Condensed the Karina. Mystic the 3/2? Oh, Mystic the 3/2. Yeah, you're right. I can do that. The problem is that I want it for face, but yeah, I guess. All right. That's fair. Oh yeah, I should have condensed the Karina as well. Oops. Well, if they have a Nopify, now I know that I'm dead for sure. That is Expanse's protection. Don't have anything for that. All right, so we were dead anyway. We were fucking dead anyway. Convinced. Yeah, I mean, I can't burst summon it. I actually needed to not predict over the portals. Because if we'd had the portals, we would have been fine. There were 12 portals in there, and I only saw one of them, which is definitely a little disappointing. When the Karma set is killing you with units, something has gone wrong in the universe. Something's gone just so fucking wrong in the universe. Luminant, thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate it. Welcome into the madness. Hope you're doing all right. Fine. Fine. Karma set's still an annoying piece of crap, okay? That's a high rank? Oh, fuck yeah, we're at a high rank. I used to hit Masters. I hit Masters for a couple seasons in a row and then took a break and we're at this point now kind of back in the saddle sort of thing. We're keeping this up monument for the Janny players though, for sure. Love Runeterra streamers wish we had more of them on often. Yeah, the Runeterra community is pretty small. It's pretty small. It's very good. I really like the community, but yeah, there's not a ton of us. Like, you compare it to something like the community in TFT, and it's like, whoo, there's thousands more people over there. You don't think your deck is ranked legal? You only have 2. So standard, I'm not actually sure if the old decks that they give you for like the starter decks are standard legal. It's probably would not take too many changes though to get something super close if it's a starter deck. If it's not a starter deck, then I'm not actually sure. It would have to be something to check for sure. Sub Monument's great though. I love it. That's the crack shot. Corsair. Please stop. Do I risk the Caitlyn here? I think we risk the Caitlyn here. I don't have any followers to condense, but maybe I can condense my Karina eventually. That's the stage hand! Oh, Jesus. Fine. The Janny players are horrible. It's fine. I'll get over it. That's 11 damage. Jin's in hand. We're down to 5 already. Let's not go down to 5 already. And just block with the Teemo. Don't know how rotation works or how to check either. Sad days. If you go into the client, when you're deck building, you can sort by what's standard and what's eternal. It is a little bit more opaque than it should be, though. I don't disagree with you on that one. So I'm probably dead. We are probably dead. They have a couple options here. I'm just gonna open attack with a Caitlyn and see what they do. Because I think it's some monument. There's a chance that kills a Corsair. I don't think it's gonna work that easily, but we can try. I have a Sump Monument, or we can just condense into the Puffcap Pups. At 9 HP, I think it might be Sump Monument. What she would say while deck building, what's wrong with it? Oh, yeah, that is fair. That is fair. Like, it will tell you that cards are wrong, but it won't say when you hover it, like, this is why it's wrong, bitch. It'll just be like, you need help. That's the Solari Sunhawk. That's fair. You're dealing damage to my stuff. That's okay. We're gonna do this. I wonder if the Sump Monument, I've never actually had two Sump Monuments happen at the same time. Does that duplicate the Sump Monument effect? Does that give me 8 puff caps per damage? I don't think that's how it works. I doubt that's how it works, but I wouldn't be surprised. It does? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, it does. Incredible. I actually love that. I actually love that. That's amazing. Each of them gives 4. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I will have blockers. I will not have any blockers ever. That was a lie. That was a lie. I'm not gonna have blockers. Who needs blockers? Blockers are stupid. Oh god, here we go. Oh no. Jhin is leveling, right? Jhin is leveling and my whole board is dead. This is fantastic. What do you want to kill here? I guess we can kill the Legion Saboteur. I guess we'll kill the Saboteur. That's something. No way. Absolutely no way. We needed more momentum early, and Caitlyn was not the momentum that we needed. I don't give a shit how many puff caps that is. I could count, but who needs to count when we know we're dying probably on the 2 draws from now. Because we have, 5 in there. We can't kill them in time. Bonus Lotus Trap into the Sump Monument effect looks very nice. It is a great animation. I wish it didn't do that every time, though. Like, I get it, I'm dying, it's fine. 92. We die on 3 draws on average. I could Eclectic technically, but... That's only 1, though, so get fucked! Get absolutely fucked. I'm gonna Trinket trade, I guess. You can bring Zoe, and you need a companion for her. I mean, the good thing is that Zoe is just like a blanket good card, generally speaking. Right now, there's 91. There are 91 in there. So, that's the thing, I guess. Jhin is going to add 16 on his own. We probably don't die on the next draw, but we probably do die in 2 draws, I would be willing to bet. I'd be willing to bet. Yeah, you don't want to overdraw the Sump Monument, but I also don't want to, like... never draw it. So I feel like 2 is a good in-between, you know, the Targon's Peak strategy, but it also sucks. Yeah, I mean, okay. 2 is fine. Am I gonna top deck 6 next turn? Probably. I probably am. I'm probably gonna top deck 6 of them. That's too many skills. That's too many skills. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna just collect a collection for the hell of it. That's the whole 3. Be intimidated. Be intimidated, it's 3! They have a user Noxian Fervor, which kind of makes me scared. They can use it now, that's it. 3 is just right. Oh, it's the Goldilocks number, really. How many do we have now? Just curious, 149. But I've got a portal and that'll save me. I have a portal and 3 whole chimes into Karina. This'll work, I promise you. That's 11. Whoops, that didn't work. Hi! How dare that not work as expected? Yeah, 11 is a little much. 11's a little much, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna do one more. Regardless of the win or a loss, we're gonna do one more. You're running Sump Monument and Karma set to survive aggro decks, and you heal up late game with Karma duplicating the heal spells. I mean, that's just a solid strategy with Karma. Especially because there's I've gone up against the Karma set P&Z version a bunch, and it's just really good. It's already really good. Ooh, there's a Nidalee deck. Somebody was asking about the Nidalee. Murata was asking about the Nidalee. Well, it's Nidalee Echo, if that is at all interesting to you. They have not played either at all. Holy fuck. Is this literally their first? Okay, it's their first Nidalee game ever. And it's like their like 20th Echo game. I'm so honored to be the first person to be watching you play Nidalee for the first time. I hope you lose to some monument, but also welcome to the world of Nidalee. I've only played her like a couple of times myself, so I'm not much better. I'm not better at all, to be honest. There's a Chump Wump. Okay, we got some things that we need. Like half a thing that we need. I'm gonna bank some mana and then cast a Caitlyn. So they have Mystic Shot. And obviously predicts, but they have Mystic Shot for removal. They also have Quicksand, so both of those are gonna be annoying. They have those available now, so I'm ready to be afraid. Are you gonna hold the Quicksand mana open? Because that would also suck. You're not holding Quicksand open, which means we should get an attack here. Unless... I mean, that doesn't silence it, right? It's just a -2/-0 on the Scrying Sands thing. So we should still get an attack. Boop.
Listen to me.
Give me my Teemo experience. I called the Scrying Sands, though. Called the fucking Scrying Sands. Do I Mystic Shot it to kill it anyway? Probably not. It's really tempting to, though. It is really, really tempting to, though. It's a 1/1 Caitlyn, goes down to a 3/1 on the next turn. Mystics are for face. We have Chump, we have Sump. I'm gonna let that go. We still get the flash bombs at least. So there's still 12 things on there by now, so I think we're okay. I'm not happy, but I think we're okay. They also only have 4 mana now, so if they plop an Echo down, of course we just kind of retaliate with a Mystic Shot, what we have, or if we even have Pytos Pastry. They don't have... Eventually they're gonna have a ambush card. But for now, I can just kind of live my merry life, I think. That's 4 damage, that's fine, honestly. Yeah, I'll take 4 damage. Let's go with the Wump.
Hey, Mom, still like a yodel in uniform.
And we yordles in uniform do like a wump.
I think then we trigger the clouds to level the Teemo, and if we don't get the Teemo level, we just recast the Teemo. Okay, good. That's excellent. I like that. We have an open attack. Ooh, we do have a Peddler, though. Let's Peddler, cast the Mushroom Clouds, and then see what we can do here. Because I can Mystic Shot and Cloud, and then recast Teemo if he dies somehow. Or we can just go shroom. We could just go all shrooms all day. That's an Echo predicty thing, so we kind of don't want to run into that. At the same time, their attack, if they find a Chrono Break, is like not really super impactful. It's not really the worst thing ever. I'm gonna do this. Attack. We probably do want to hold the Peddler as much as I would like to just rip it out of the way here. We could try to Mystic Shot Pytos, but I'm actually kind of concerned that they're going to have something like a oh, they don't have Rite of Negation. So that actually would be guaranteed to go through. I still don't really care about that, though. We could potentially just kill Echo. We could still potentially just kill Echo. I'm just gonna... Nah, we're gonna just go with this. Puff Caps for the win. Let's double 26 into 52. Yeah. 52. Let's do it. They're thinking about it. They're debating it. My Caitlyn's still alive, so that's great. We have a peddler on the back end. There's the quicksand. Understandable. Did they pick the minus... What did they do here? Minus 1 minus 0. I'm not actually sure what happened there, but we have another Teemo. So I'm okay with that. Did they pick... What did they pick there? The Caitlyn, something should be reduced there that's not currently, I think. I want to rip the other Teemo. I think we'll just hold the Teemo, actually. What else can we do? I think we'll just chest a time trick. Yeah, I don't know how they did that, because I was under the impression that that card would always force you to pick 2 targets, but maybe they did just double-click Teemo somehow? I'm puzzling through that one. I'm not exactly sure how that worked out. Time trick and eclectic collection. We don't have an eclectic collection mana, but we do kind of have a strong turn next turn regardless. So I think we're just gonna pass, get the Sump Monument down, get a Pie Toss Mystic Shot going on the Echo potentially, and all that good stuff. Puff Cap already done. Fantastic! Ooh! Flash Bomb on the Echo so I can just shoot it down, preferably. There's a shadow in the brush. Who knows what's in there? Oh no, it's probably a Nidalee! Terror! We're fine. We're absolutely fine. Yeah, they can't cast it because it's 2, right? Wherever she is. Yeah, you're 2. There's a Predict. We should hopefully be able to kill that. As long as they can't make the Mystic Shot and they don't have a Chrono Break in hand, we should be fine. Even if they do have the Chrono Break in hand, hardly catastrophic. Or at least I don't think it's catastrophic. They can cast Vastaya for 3 to deny the Mystic Shot. Oh yeah, I guess if it is an Avenging Vastaya, which it looks like it is if they're not gonna kill it. But then if they are forced to use the Chrono Break, then that's 3 and they can't counter it. So I might actually give them the Predict, and then if they rally, then we can actually shoot something down. 20 at 14 is, I think, fine. There's a time trick. There's a drop border. Not the most important. We've got blockers. I will trade my Caitlyn into this. They're predicting, but we have enough puff caps that it's not really a problem. Cockling is just coming down for their drop border. That's fine. But now we know that they cannot counter what we're doing here. There's the Caitlyn level as well.
I aim to win, and my aim...
So we're just gonna kill the Echo. Pardon me, excuse me, I don't like it. It sucks. Echo is great, actually. But it's annoying my board. Okay, Echo down. Let's get Teemo. Oh, but their their Clockling is now quite annoying. We can still buff the Teemo so it doesn't die into that attack. But that is annoying. Unless we somehow get lucky with Flash Bombs, but I don't think we will. That's a Puff Cap, that's fine. They top deck nothing. We do have a Eclectic Collection here, which is perhaps enough. We can't force them to draw, unfortunately. We could try to ping down the Clockling and then lose some of other spells. I'm gonna risk that because we're still getting Puff Cap Peddler procs, and we should be able to Eclectic Collection next turn with an okay board regardless. So they have 7 mana. They have at least 1 counterspell, probably. They either have Rite of Negation or they have something else. AKA Avenging Vastaya. If they have Avenging Vastaya, we're upset. If they have another Quicksand, we're also upset. But that might be okay. Alright. You guys can go. Let's just go with champs here. That's the Quicksand? Are you gonna mess it up this time? Are you gonna fuck it up this time too? We should also still get a elusive hit, unless they do that. In which case we're gonna do this to save it. Yep. Get a couple burst speed spells out as we're doing this. double those numbers. Teemo's alive. Caitlyn is alive. Their puff caps are going up to 86? No, 76. 76? Yeah, 76. I was off by 10. Damn it. That's still not good for them. That's 4. Oh, I need another Mystic shot. Ah, my Nexus is fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. I think Eclectic is the play. What do they cast that's potentially catastrophic? Echo's bad. Echo would be bad. Right now we just kind of safety block and then go with Eclectic, and then they shouldn't be able to punch through more damage to my Nexus. Yeah, Echo is bad, but it's not the end of the world. We only have 18. We're gonna be fine, I think.
This is my time.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. It's still closer than I'd like, though. It's still closer than I'd like, for sure. We're gonna do this, I think. If they have a rally, though, then we're in trouble. Oh, but our Caitlyn is actually buffed. Our Caitlyn kills them. Yeah. Do they realize that the Caitlyn kills them? I don't know if they realize the Caitlyn kills them. I was not even thinking about the Caitlyn, but it is there, and if they run into it, then it's done. Have you forgotten about Caitlyn? I think they forgot about Caitlyn, folks. I also should have cast Eclectic Collection there just to BM. But yeah, that was enough. That was enough. I guess maybe it was a purposeful yeet? Maybe they meant to yeet? Or maybe they just don't read. It's whichever that one was, it was still a W. And I think I'm going to leave the stream there. We got through our deck submissions. We got through our video submissions. We had a good time simping for the Sump Monument, and I'm in Diamond, so hooray. I'm gonna call that a success, and I'm gonna go send you lovely people out in a raid to someone else streaming in the category. Thank you all for joining. I'll be back on Thursday for Mage Seeker and back next Sunday for Legends of Runeterra. We're continuing with the Sunday, Monday Runeterra, Thursday Variety, which is currently Mage Seeker time. Good night, Nowhere. Thank you for joining. Let's go check out the category. Oh, I need to mute that for a second. Let's see. Who do we want to raid into? Oh, we can just do Turtle Duck, I think. Yeah, it is a pretty quiet. It is a pretty quiet category. Spelling this right. Yeah, we're spelling it right. All right, there we go. Let's start this raid. Thank you all for joining. Hope you have a great rest of your time zone wherever you are, and appreciate you coming by the stream today. No big announcements. Thank you again for the tournament last week. That was fantastic. And hope to see you all again in a future stream. Good night, Internet.